Over the years, there have been and continue to be tons of Nintendo-related merch. And these vary widely from mascot-related items to other things themed after the company's past consoles. Now, although not anywhere near being mainstream outside of Japan, the Famicom Disk System, a proprietary floppy disk drive add-on for the original Famicom, played a huge part in the company's history and holds quite a bit of mindshare for gamers who grew up playing games during that era here in Japan. Despite its former highs in terms of popularity, you will be pretty hard-pressed to find much merchandise actually based on the system. Or at least that was the case up until 2021. Today, let's take a quick look at what is quite possibly the best Famicom Disk System merch available and how you can get it, the Famicom Disk System card cases. Let's get into it. Danny from the Famicast here. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe, turn on those notifications, all that type of stuff. Sound off in the comments down below, and we may read it out on our bi-weekly show called the Famicast. Of course, you can find this in written form over on our website, thefamicast.com. As always, big shout out to our awesome patrons for their continued support. Today, though, we're taking a look at the best Famicom Disk System merch out on the market. On November 12th, 2021, the official Nintendo store, Nintendo Tokyo, announced via Twitter and various online outlets that the Famicom Disk System-based IC card cases were for sale. Dubbed the Card Case Collection Disk System, the cases and the entire packaging were based on the original packaging for select Famicom Disk System releases. Now, once open, the disc section could actually house an IC card. Now, for those unfamiliar, IC cards such as what's used here in Japan, Suica or Passmo, these are NFC cards that are usually used for like train fare or purchases at shops, vending machines, and stuff like that across the country. Now, these ones are stylized cases and more or less just kind of like a fancy way to be able to carry these type of cards around. Now, there are 5 cases available based on the following games: The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Bros. 2, aka The Lost Levels, Metroid, Famicom Detective Club Kieta Koeisha Zenpen, or the Missing Heir Part 1 and the Missing Heir Part 2. These cases could either be bought individually or via a special box. When buying these individually, you will not know which game design you're getting since the items are placed in basically blind boxes. The special larger box houses all 5 games. Individual blind boxes sell for 1,540 yen, while the complete box sells for 7,700 yen. For fans out there looking to pick up the entire set, this box is definitely your best option. So how the heck do you buy these things? These card cases can be bought exclusively from Nintendo directly. Fans can opt to either pick these up at Nintendo retail stores in Japan at Nintendo Tokyo, Osaka, or Kyoto, or you can actually purchase them online at the My Nintendo store. Now, unfortunately, with the online purchase, these are currently limited to Japan only. I'm pretty sure on this, you'll need a shipping address linked to a My Nintendo account that is based in Japan. You need a Japanese address, all this type of stuff like that. There might be some workarounds with this, but yeah, by and large, you're going to have some kind of an address in Japan or some kind of a way to get it shipped inside of Japan. I bought the complete boxed set of the card cases on a trip to Nintendo Tokyo not too terribly long ago, and I don't have too many Disk System related items in my collection, but I thought these were just too cool to pass up on. Now, Nintendo did a really bang up job on crafting these things here too. I think the packaging for the game, if you will, these games themselves are pretty much exactly as the actual discs released years ago. Now, the original discs are just a little bit wider and don't sport this little triangular piece you see at the top, which is for an optional keychain, like a keychain type of a thing there. Again, artwork, inserts, and even the small lettering on the IC card cases are very faithful to the originals. Now from here, I'll just go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a closer look at these things. Here we go. This bit of merch might not blow everyone away, but I think the attention to detail here cannot be denied. Aside from a very few minor differences, the IC card cases are pretty consistent with the original designs. Given the prevalence of wireless payment options these days via phones or smartwatches, I think items like this are only going to be practical for, well, fewer and fewer people as time goes on. At the same time, if you're a collector out there, one or all of these would be a great addition to any collection out there. But let's go ahead and turn things over to you guys. Did you know about these card holders? Do you have any cool disc system merch or games or anything like that? Be sure to sound off in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you like what you see, please do me a favor and drop this one a like. If also you feel that we've earned it, consider dropping us a sub here. Now, if you want to take it a step even further than that because you can't get enough of us, consider supporting us on Patreon, where we have bonus podcasts, early access to videos, ad-free videos, and more. For more here on YouTube, we've got tons of stuff to check out, such as our bi-weekly live podcast all about gaming in Japan, video reviews, collector's item showcases like this, and a whole lot more. Again, this is Danny from the Famicast. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.